Hi there, Gemini. How are you today? Welcome to your Messages of the Moment reading from Spirit. And this is timeless for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. You'll know if it's your energy within the first few cards. And if this one isn't your energy for right now, you can check out the Gemini Timeless playlist or playlist for time-specific date readings. I'll put in the description box the link to both of those. So let's have a look, Gemini. What does Spirit want to talk to you about today? We're going to look at current energy, what's on your pathway or soon to be coming up on your pathway, what might be hidden that Spirit want you to be aware of, and possible outcomes. So let's have a look what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. Okay, Gemini. We have Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. This is something that you've been working on, working towards, preparing for, organizing for, planning for. And there's a bit of hesitation in coming to the surface with that, for actually taking the full step forward. And this is Spirit saying cast the net out now, because there's lots of treasures to pull in that you can't quite see yet. And we've got deep diver, diving into a task. This is what's on your pathway. This is diving deep and discovering treasure. So there's something you've been thinking about doing, but not just thinking about, you've been taking action on, or you're in the process of. And this energy could be in a relationship, it could be in a business, it could be in any part of your life or on a project. But there's a lot of treasure on your pathway here to be discovered. And we've got cosmic womb, the divine feminine. This is what's hidden from you at the moment. And this energy is speaking about something that's being birthed, something that's ruminating to come into fruition. So with all of this planning, Gemini, you might feel like something's just not hitting the mark. You're missing something, or something doesn't quite feel complete enough to cast that net out. And what Spirit's saying is you're ready to cast the net out. What that will do is put you on a pathway where you will discover things or find out new information or be inspired in some way by going deeper on this pathway. And then something's going to be ignited to really push this forward. And we've got straddling worlds, wandering between realms. This is your outcome. This is very powerful energy for spiritual and physical pathway. This is really bringing something from this cosmic womb, this divine feminine, this creativity energy, from source energy. It's bringing it into the physical world. There's something really incredible that you are working on that is part of your spiritual pathway. There's something about what you've learned leading up to this moment, leading up to this pathway, about who you want to be, how you want to show up in the world, and the kinds of things you want to discover, the kinds of things you want to experience. Because this energy with straddling worlds is very high priestess energy, and it is not just a chapter. You're not just moving on a little bit, you're completely closing the book and opening another book. Let's have a look a little bit deeper, Gemini, and see what else Spirit want to let you know about all of this. It's like as you keep going, you discover new information. You meet people along the way. I'm feeling like there's like connections of destiny happening. There's like an energy of destiny. And there's a lot of physical world movement, 3D movement in creation. Let's have a look. We've got listening. This could be to spirit. This could be to people around you that are encouraging you to move forward. This could be listening to go a level deeper in a relationship or a connection. Listening out for the signs as well. For some of you, Gemini, it's like you could be listening to the radio and hear a song, and that inspires you. We've got moonlight, deep diver, moonlight. This is really going into your emotions, human psyche, the psyche of our mind. thinking about having an idea and your brilliance and your intelligence, Gemini, and being able to really mold that and shift it into a different direction. And we've got stuck in the mud. So what's hidden at the moment is where you might feel stuck. You're not sure how to take those steps forward. Spirit's saying here, stay in the moment. It's being in the moment, not in the past or the future. There's a lot of worry about the future that's happening here for some of you, Gemini. And Spirit saying, if you feel stuck, you need to be stuck, because you need to be able to stand and be still where you are, to be able to have this guidance, this inspiration, this energy from Spirit that comes in. But it's when you're fully in the moment that you'll be able to feel and tap into that. And we've got storm fields. This is a whole shift in from where you are now to where you're going to be. And this feels soon. This feels within sort of 6 or 9 months. So you're building up this idea, you're building up this relationship, or you're building up this energy. And all of a sudden it shifts. It's being in this moment, Gemini. It's being in the moment of not past, not future, being exactly where you are, trusting that you're on the right pathway. And this inspiration, this energy just comes in out of nowhere. Let's see what energy is surrounding this for you. What's the energy around this for Gemini, please, Spirit? There's another shuffle here. Okay. We have, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Absolutely. We're at the netcaster. We've done lots of preparation, Gemini, and now it's time to take action forward. It's by taking action that you discover the pieces that feel missing. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. We've got full moon in Cancer and moonlight, and the moon is Cancer energy. Sometimes Pisces, sometimes Cancer energy. It depends on the rest of the energy that's around. But this feels very, very good for your security, for your spiritual pathway, for your physical security, your financial security. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Yeah, there's a lot of, so this with the cosmic womb as well. This is very, very Empress energy, and Virgo is Empress energy. And if there's any doubt as to whether you're good enough, it could be that you feel like because some of the pieces of the puzzle aren't there, you can't take steps forward. But Spirit's saying you have to, because it's being kind of in the unknown and kind of like in this hanged man kind of in between, that you are going to be able to create. Because if you stay fixed on a specific sorry, if you stay fixed on a specific plan, if I can talk, it's like it limits you too much, and Spirit want you to be completely open to receiving this energy of creativity. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. We've got 3 full moons here. There's a completion coming, and with this straddling worlds is huge completion. You're going from not one chapter to the other, one book to the other. Complete transformation. A lot of this is things that you are creating with your own knowledge, your own awareness. Some of this negativity could be feeling like you haven't got everything that you need, but that's going to come next on the pathway. It's kind of like the release needs to come first before the ideas come. Or it could be releasing sort of past situations, limited thinking in any way, or feeling like the same thing's going to happen over again. It's like a fresh perspective gets fresh results. What do we need to know about this current energy? Let's clarify this, Gemini, for you. What do we need to know about current energy for Gemini with this netcaster, please, Spirit? Okay. We have Page of Swords. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of studying. This is you studying, this is you being an expert in something, you having a lot of knowledge, a lot of awareness in something, and being very curious. And but Spirit is saying with this energy, be curious about what happens when you cast your net out. You've got the Six of Cups. This could be involving somebody from your past, or some of the emotions, or some of the potential sort of worry thinking could be because of things that have happened in the past. It's like releasing what's happened in the past to allow a new future. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. It's time to take action. If you need to ask for help, ask for help. You have all of the resources that you need right now to be able to take this step. And it's time to take action. And that could be asking somebody for support, asking somebody for advice, getting advice in some way, getting connecting with somebody. If this is relationship energy for you, Gemini, this is really bringing the scales back into balance with the listening, with the steps forward. It's like so that you can walk forward in steps together rather than being disjointed or disconnected. And for this deep dive, we've got the Devil. This is releasing with, so this is I'm getting, it's Capricorn energy, but I'm getting more for the Capricorn energy. It's the working hard, thinking strategically, working very hard, and it's not giving into being limited by your knowledge. It's like using your knowledge to have the confidence to move forward in a way that feels freeing. We've got the Two of Swords. Yep. So it's like you can't see where you're going. But with this energy, I feel like you need to be by moonlight. You need to be a little bit in the dark. And that kind of resolves, you need to not know this next step. You need to not know exactly where it's going to take you, because it needs, this energy needs space and freedom to come in, and it needs you being completely in the moment to come in and for you to see it. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. A personal, on the full moon in Cancer, a personal issue reaches resolution. This is you feeling completely accomplished with what you've been doing, feeling like you have we've got the Ace of Cups here. Feeling like you are just it's not feeling, it's like recognizing all of the steps that you've taken in the past has led to this point, and being proud, really proud of yourself for how far you've got and what it took to get there, and the decisions that you've made, the choices that you've made. And we've got the Ace of Cups. This is pure emotional, being in the heart space. That's why you need to be open. It's the heart space that needs to be extremely open, like fully open, because this idea is going to come from the heart and out. And we've got Five of Pentacles. It could be, Gemini, that you feel a little bit in between where you feel safe and where you feel inspired by. This could be, this is slightly missing the key. So you can see that on this card, she's sad. This person's sad, but there's a key there. And it's like being able to be in the moment, fully in the moment, and aware of everything that's happening around you so that you can see that key. We have Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, on this, you are good enough. This is all about being confident. This is your intelligence coming through, Gemini. This is your energy too. This is air energy, and this is embracing your intelligence. This is being completely at ease with how accomplished you are. This is being strategical, very clear-minded, clear of thought, having clarity in the headspace. And this is also ideas coming in, being receptive to having ideas coming in. And we've got Justice, straddling worlds. Wow, this is amazing. This is the balance coming back in. So where your current energy is you taking action and not waiting for everything to fall into place the way that you want it to fall into place, because you are good enough. But it's only when you take a step forward you realize how far you've come. And it's like you need to be in this energy of not knowing and being able to go into the deep in the dark, because we've got the deep diver and the moonlight here, and this is and the Two of Swords. So it's like you need to have a blindfold on so that you can tap fully into your heart space, because this is what's hidden from you at the moment. It's the awareness of being in your heart space in order to move forward. And with this, and then it evens out for you. Then everything comes back into balance. Everything comes back into balance when the the world around you shifts, the relationship, the energy, the idea that you've got, the work, career, family. When something shifts, it all comes back into balance. And the straddling worlds is you being in your heart space and you being in the physical equally at the same time. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So we go from the Two of Swords into the Two of Pentacles. So from not knowing where you're going to having choices, to juggling two things, to enjoying being in two different places, being in your spiritual space and the physical space together and connected. This is a lot of joy coming from the choices and the opportunities that are coming your way. And this, with this being on the storm fields, it's like it's just gonna, this storm isn't a bad thing. This is like being everything not serving you to go into this new phase is just going to be swept away. Oh, we've got the Hierophant. It's time to release negativity. So for some of you, this could be spiritual teachings. This could be finding a new spiritual teacher or a new spiritual pathway. For some of you, this could be marriage. The Hierophant represents marriage for some, if that's the energy, if it's relationship energy here, or a higher level of commitment. But this is pure joy, pure connection. But this potential outcome comes once the surrender to the emotional space, the heart space, has come in. Let's see what energy you're working with through this, that you can draw on to walk through this, walk through what might be coming up in a challenge for you, and what's kind of hidden coming to the surface. What energy should Gemini be drawing on right now, Spirit, to walk this pathway? Earth, really utilizing your resources. This is you bringing a creative idea from the heavens. It's like from the universal consciousness, from source energy, from the divine, however it is you relate to energy, into spirituality. It's like you're bringing that in and you're earthing it in whatever this energy is relating to for you. What else, Spirit, please? Thank you. It's okay, we've got the spiral. So this energy is like you can go round and round and round, but ultimately you end up at the same place. So Spirit is saying to you here, you can keep going round in your head, you can keep going round and round and going through the same thing, but ultimately you are going to get back into this spot, into the center here. That's where it's leading. So when you surrender, you get there a lot quicker. Imagine trying to climb up, do you know, one of the slides at a theme park that go down in like into the water at a water park. It's like you trying to climb up that slide or cling onto the slide. And it's like, well, if you just let go and you just go down, actually it's okay. When you're at the top, it feels really scary. And then if you let go and it's like let go and close your eyes with this Two of Swords, and we'll catch you. Earth will catch you. The situation will catch you. But it takes this surrender. What else for Gemini, please, Spirit? There's so many tools, so many things you could draw on, and it's almost like you don't know which one to pick. But it's like just having faith and picking one, because it's almost like it doesn't matter which one you pick, you will have, you will get to the same place anyway. Okay, we have the Jaguar. This is being able to move in the sunlight, move in the daylight. This is the solo journey. This is really being in your presence, in awareness. This is also connected to this moonlight and this deep diver energy, being able to move through your emotional energy and your shine energy, where you shine bright in the daylight. And we've got the lower world. This is around your psyche. So some of this deep dive might be you really having clarity around what's happening in the emotional space, because the lower world represents our emotions, our psyche. It's also where we can discover places, parts of ourselves that feel lost or we feel disconnected from. For some of you, that might be emotional. But for most of you, Gemini, I feel like this is really understanding your level of intelligence and bringing the human, the physical, the spiritual into fruition in one being, in one energy, in one moment. What else for Gemini, please, Spirit? Oh, we've got the rainbow. Yes. The rainbow is pure joy ahead. It's Spirit saying to you here as well, have fun, enjoy, even if you're screaming all the way down this water slide, metaphorical water slide. It's like just release and have fun because it's taking you somewhere amazing. As much fun as you can. I am one for a lot of screaming on these rides, so I completely empathize with the release here. But Spirit saying there's pure joy coming, pure joy. Let's have a look at some wisdom. Spirit want to talk to you about what's been happening as you've been making these preparations or working at something, being very, very organized, very dedicated. You've been very dedicated leading up to this point. Okay. Go down here. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathway through the heart. This is really about opening up your heart space here, Gemini. Absolutely about opening up the heart space. Make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. So with this energy of asking for help, Spirit is saying, ask for help, but also you'll be making new connections as you go through these next steps. You'll be making new connections. You'll be learning new things from new people, or even from people that you know. And it's like you say to them, "Oh, this has just happened to me," or "I've just had this experience," or "I'm going to." It could be if this is to do with any kind of travel or a business. It's like, "Oh, I'm having these ideas, and I've just had. I'm trying this out." You'll meet somebody or somebody that you know, or a friend of a friend might even say, "Oh, I tried that, and this is," or somebody I know did that, and this worked really well for them. This is where the surrender comes in, and the things that are going to help you really excel and move and take this leap, you can't see just yet, and it's going to come in at the right moment for you. Okay, I was going to say, let's see what energy might be blocked right now. We've got heart chakra, compassion. Resolve your conflicts with compassion. This really feels like it's speaking to yourself, to you, for having self-compassion, compassion in your own space, particularly in your mind space, but also with other people. So if this energy is speaking about a relationship for you, then Spirit's saying it's compassion in this listening space. And it could be, if this is a relationship for you, Gemini, this compassion is speaking about somebody who you have known for a fairly long time, or it could be somebody coming back from your past. Oh, we've got listening again. Throat chakra. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So Spirit are helping you move through this situation by the communication that you receive from others. And if this is a relationship, it could be when you're in the space of just listening and you get the kind of idea or an epiphany about this connection, about how to move this connection forward, how this connection can evolve. You get that through the words of somebody else. And we've got signs. A third eye chakra. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. Yes. It's being in the moment where you see these signs. Okay, so for anybody who resonates with this energy, we're looking at heart chakra, throat chakra, and third eye chakra that might need some awareness, some attention, or maybe like meditation in those areas, or like sound bath, sound bowl, frequency resonance, anything like that. If that's something that feels good for you. Okay, let's see how spirit are walking alongside you specifically for this pathway. How is spirit with Gemini right now on this pathway with this particular situation? Just move these out of the way. Okay. Okay, we're in the middle. Purification. It's this purification that is this cosmic womb. This is purification of the mind, but also of anything that happened in the past that it's, if especially if this is a relationship, this is purification of the relationship so it can transform into something else. It can be from one chapter, closing that book, and then starting another book altogether with this connection in some way. We're here. Okay, we need these two. We have self-love. Yeah. For some of you, this is the mind space with you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. This is really beautiful earth energy. It's like you deserve everything that's coming your way, everything that you have been given the gift of through life, through other people. But this is true self-love. This is true connection to yourself. This will open your heart space, because it's like if your heart space is closed, then nothing can get in or out. And spirit is saying if you open, things can get in. And we want you to be able to experience this cosmic womb, the divine feminine, this love frequency that they want to engulf you with. That's what I'm hearing. And we've got soul journey. Yeah, this is a big part of your life path and your kind of spiritual evolution, but also your physical evolution. Let's have it. Oh, sorry, I think the camera just shut there. Let's have a look at some advice from spirit. For some of you, if this is relating to, this could be both ways. If this energy is relating to a partnership or romantic partnership or a love connection in some way, it's like this, you're supposed to be walking this soul journey together, and spirit are bringing you back in closer and connecting you on a deeper level, because that's part of your pathway for both of you on this soul journey. And it's you with this self-love and soul journey, it's like you walking with others on this soul journey to this nirvana, and it's you being in the space of love for yourself and for others. It's this compassion in the moment here. Okay, and through that any sadness dissipates. If this is relating to a like a business or a partnership type situation or a career or work situation, this is you creating something that is your part of your spiritual soul mission in the physical. Or it could be both for some of you. Okay, let's see what advice spirit have for you, Gemini. Yeah. Yeah. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. For some of you, this is where you're going to get your inspiration from. For some of you, Gemini, this is going to be, there's a lot of earth energy. We've got Virgo here. We've got the earth here. This is a lot of coming into the physical. This is being completely in the moment with the physical. And we have believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Wow. I mean, this is, so a lot of this is speaking about being in nature. So that could be something that could help you, or that will ground you, or that will just help release some of any tension that you've got. And just connecting with nature can help you feel in this moment where we've got this stuck in the mud here, and release sadness. This is also spirit saying the oneness, you are part of nature, and it's you realizing that everything is connected. You're realizing that there's treasure to be found all over, because that's in your current energy right now. There's treasure to be found, and it can be a really magical experience. This is a really divine, magical energy with this cosmic womb. For some of you, if this is a relationship, this could be speaking about some kind of fertility on your journey. Okay, let's get one last piece of advice for you here, Gemini. This really has been a journey of self-love with the energy of the heart of the matter, the lower world, the jaguar, the moonlight, the ace of cups, the cosmic womb, this energy all here the whole way through this pathway. So your current energy, what's appearing on your pathway, what might be hidden from you, and the outcome all has this energy weaved within it and entwined within it. That's the antidote to anything you've been feeling, the connection with your heart space. And we've got Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition and guide me. This feels very much like where you might be right now. And it's like you might be in a little bit of hibernation. And with the moonlight being a really strong intuition energy, this could be just a kind of a wish or a prayer or an asking for from life to help you see these signs. Let's get one more for you here, Gemini, as well. Okay, we have Dragon Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Yes, yes, and yes. There is an an experience that you're going to have along this pathway, and it doesn't feel like, from whenever you watch this video, it doesn't, if this is your current energy, doesn't feel like it's that far away. It feels like it would be happening in the next like 6-9 months. Spirit saying one more. And we are here. Okay. We've got Frog, Prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. You're going through a lot of change here, especially with this when you take these steps. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Yeah. You really are. This anything here that feels safe is limiting. It's like when you cast your net and when you deep dive, these energies here are both speaking about treasure, undiscovered treasure. And to be getting that from the cosmic womb, the divine feminine energy is like the ultimate source energy to create from. And this allows you to be in the spiritual and the physical. And spirit also are saying to you, have fun, have experience joy along the pathway, because we're going into a whole new book, Gemini. Okay, I hope that you've had some messages of guidance there from spirit through this reading, and it's helped you on your journey where you are right now. Thank you for watching a reading with me today, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.